Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kari and today I will not talk about Christmas movies. I didn't want to recommend all the movies that you already know, that you have already watched or that you already love, because I know you can find a lot of Christmas movies recommendation videos here on YouTube that have the conventional Christmas movies. And also, if you want to know about those, you can just Google Christmas movies and there they are. For that reason, in this video I will recommend movies that I like to watch during the holidays, but they are not essentially about Christmas. Some of them do have elements of Christmas or a Christmas party or something like that, or they are about winter, but they are not essentially about Christmas. Still, I think they are perfect to watch during this time. The first one is a classic for me and one that I try to watch every year because I think it's so beautiful, and this is Barbie in the Nutcracker. This is an animated movie that combines ballet, music, and our favorite blonde, Barbie. This is the first Barbie movie and in my opinion one of the best. It has a great storyline, interesting characters, and we have Tim Curry as the voice of the Mouse King. It has many adventures, fantasy elements, and a lot of dance sequences. All about this movie feels very nostalgic to me and it's very close to my heart. I think the story is timeless. I've been watching this movie a lot since I was a kid and I don't plan to stop. I think it is a great choice, especially for the holidays. The second movie that I have to recommend is The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I love this movie because it feels so classic to me. It has epic fantasy and great character development, which are the things that I love. This is the adaptation of the book The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, which is part of the Chronicles of Narnia, and I love the Chronicles of Narnia. This is about the Pevensey siblings who travel through a wardrobe into the land of Narnia, and they have to help the land from the White Witch's curse. Now, the setting of this movie is perfect for the holidays because it is full of snow, as Narnia is under the curse of eternal winter but never Christmas. If you have read the books, I'm sure that you also have watched this movie, and I wonder if you like to watch it on Christmas or around the holidays, because I would love to. I recently rewatched it in the summer, but I would love to rewatch it on Christmas. I think this is a great movie because it is a beautiful adaptation, it has good actors, and it has the feeling of an epic adventure. The next recommendation might sound a little weird to watch around the holidays, but I don't know why. For some reason, I think this could be perfect for this time of the year, and this is Mean Girls. This is just a 2000s movie full of funny moments. I know that you might say that it's just a cheesy comedy or that maybe it's bad, but for me, it's so much more than that. I think it has great characters, great character development, which is very important for me in movies and books and everything. Many of its characters and quotes are part of pop culture and are iconic to this day. And it also has great life lessons and a great cast. Maybe I'm just including this because they dance Jingle Bell Rock, and that is a very iconic scene that I think you should watch. But anyway, if you haven't watched it, I think you should do it, and if you have, please rewatch it during the holidays, you won't regret it. The next one is another animated movie that I love so much, and this is Tinkerbell. I love the Tinkerbell movies, and I know that you should be thinking I should have recommended Secret of the Wings, but that's my least favorite film of the franchise, so I'm recommending Tinkerbell, the original movie, which in my opinion is one of the best. This movie is obviously about Tinkerbell and how she is born, how she learns to be a fairy, about her friends, her enemies, and Pixie Hollow, which is where the fairies live in Neverland. This movie is very cute, it has great life lessons, the animation is stunning. I truly love the animation of these movies, and I think Tinkerbell is a great protagonist. It's very funny and entertaining to watch her. The next recommendation is a romantic comedy that I think for me might be like Love Actually. For everybody else, I haven't seen Love Actually. I don't know if I will like it. I've heard mixed things about it, but this movie is kind of my Love Actually, and it is Stuck in Love. I love the cast of this movie. I think the cast is amazing, and I also love the story because it talks about all kinds of love. It is about romance, marriage, family, young love, and about broken hearts. Also, another thing that I love is that the protagonist, because it has three protagonists, sort of, are writers, and I love that the movie shows the lifestyle of a writer and it has many beautiful quotes. Also, this movie has some scenes and moments during Thanksgiving and during Christmas, so I think that should be a little bit more festive than other movies that I've mentioned. And another reason why I love this movie is because it has a beautiful message about forgiveness and about life. It tells you that even though a lot of things might hurt you and you might have a lot of problems in your life at the moment, everything gets better. The next movie is half animation and half live action, and in my opinion, one of the funniest of this list. And this is Alvin and the Chipmunks. Okay, this is indeed about Christmas, but nobody mentions it in their lists or their videos, so I'm doing it justice now because I love this movie. I think it's great for the holidays, and ever since I watched it on cinemas, I enjoyed it every time. And this movie, as you might guess from the title, is about Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, the iconic characters from the cartoons. And in this movie, they meet David, who is a songwriter that is very frustrated with his job. Like, it's going really bad for him right now in life. And then he discovers that these three chipmunk brothers are very talented singers. So yeah, this movie is also a musical. Not exactly a musical, but this has many songs that the chipmunks sing, and in my opinion, they are great. Like, they are fun, and when you're watching the movie, you are having a great time. I don't really think that all of the sequels of this franchise are great. I can talk about those because some of them I haven't even watched, but this first movie is very close to my heart, and I recommend it for Christmas. The next movie is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is one of my favorite drama movies, and I associate it with Christmas because it has some elements of it. It has snow, secret Santas, and even a Christmas party. To put it simply, this is a story about Charlie, an introvert boy who starts befriending two older students from his high school, and this friendship changes him in many ways. This movie has a fantastic cast, Logan Lerman again, an amazing soundtrack, and a very heartwarming and yet heartbreaking story. This movie really makes you relate to the characters, especially the protagonist, because you can see all the troubles that Charlie has to go through, and it also talks about mental health. But the thing I love most about this movie is that it represents so well the feeling of expectation and wonder of being a teenager. The next recommendation is for Disney lovers like me, and I think if you are a Disney lover, maybe you actually watch this during the holidays, but anyway, I will talk about it. This is Frozen and Frozen 2. Do I have to explain why? The title of the movie is Frozen. The protagonist has ice powers. The sidekick of the movie is a snowman. The setting is a frozen forest and a frozen sea. We have a lot of winter outfits, and Kristoff sells ice. These movies are very popular Disney musicals that are full of magic, comedy, family love, and most importantly, cold weather. Just kidding, I mean, the most important thing is the filial love. In my opinion, Frozen 2 is way better than Frozen, but I recommend both because they are perfect for the holidays. And the last recommendation is all the Harry Potter movies. Well, maybe not Deathly Hallows or Half-Blood Prince, but you get the idea. The Harry Potter movies have such a cozy feeling, and they have magic, which apparently I associate with Christmas and winter and the holidays. I know that a lot of people do watch Harry Potter movies during the holidays, but still I wanted to recommend the movies in case you haven't thought about it. And the plot is about Harry, a young boy who learns that he is a wizard. And he is swept to a magical world where he has to learn how to control his magic and also has to learn how to live with his famous reputation of being the boy who lived. And my favorite ones of all the Harry Potter movies to watch during Christmas have to be The Philosopher's Stone and The Goblet of Fire. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my unusual Christmas movies recommendations. If you like to watch one of these movies during the holidays, or if you watch them after my recommendation, please leave me in the comments which is your favorite or what you think about the movie. Please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and share it with all of your friends. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Each week I upload videos about movies, TV shows, and books, and I'll see you next time.